Live from the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
Welcome back to Iowa Live, everybody. It's Full Throttle Thursday. Time to visit with Knoxville Raceway, and Jim Utermark is here. He's the operations manager at Knoxville Raceway. Thank you for being here.
Oh, Lou, thanks for having me on.
And so many things are going on at Knoxville right now, and one of the things that has to be taken care of is the signage, and all the sponsors have to be represented, and that's where you come in a big way, isn't it, Jim?
Yeah, my role, I got to make sure that all of our contractual obligations are met with all of our sponsors, and part of that is the amount of signage that they get at the races during the Nationals. And so, it's pretty much a year-round process to get ready for the Nationals and the signs and banners that go up.
Now, long ago did you start at Knoxville?
Well, I started working at Knoxville about 15 years ago, and at that time, all I did was hang banners. I worked for 2 weeks around the Nationals and just did the grunt work, is what I usually like to call it. And but I grew up in Knoxville and been going to the racetrack my whole life. And but over the last 15 years, I've just kind of increased, what my duties at the racetrack into my current role, which is the operations manager there.
That is awesome. Now, remind everybody when Nationals are.
Well, the 410 NOS Energy Drink Knoxville Nationals presented by Casey's is August 6th through the 9th.
Okay, so this is it's going to be a lot of fun, right? Smack that. There you see the parade lap, for the National. Four wide for the parade lap.
That's right.
And the signage that is around is absolutely incredible, and it has to make you proud when you see the representation.
Oh, it does, and especially when you put as much work as we do all year into getting ready, and you get nervous that you've got everything that you're supposed to have, and it's on property, and then when you get to see it all up, it is a pretty proud moment, and we're always proud of the way the whole property looks at Nationals.
Yeah, what's really impressive is behind the grandstands. You can see this. I was just going to talk about that. You can see the pillars that are there. Even the pillars of the grandstands, they're all logoed up too.
Yeah, that's our Avenue of Champions, we call it. So you see those names on there, those of all people that have won the Nationals in the past. But then we call that the fan walk as well, and we line that with sponsor banners hanging from the rafters. And there you can see turns 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we put up 24 different sponsor banners on those guardrails on the fences, and we hope that they stay up for 4 days.
Right.
Usually a few of them get wrecked into and torn down, and then my crew's got to go back out first thing the next morning and put a new one up.
And replace them. But you're prepared for that, though,
We
right?
are prepared. So our main sponsors, there's 4 of them up, 1 in each corner, and I usually order 8.
Okay.
And sometimes we go through them all.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this is really, and now you're responsible for getting the sponsorships as well?
Well, I work along with Jason Reed, our general manager, on that, but it's kind of we work together on getting all of those, and but then once we get those sponsorships, it's going through the contracts with a fine-tooth comb and making sure that we get everything that we're supposed to taken care of. And it's a lot of banners that we put up. It's about 26,000 square feet of banners that are just put up for the Nationals, in addition to everything that's up all year.
That's amazing. Now, speaking of amazing, did you notice the trophy that he's standing next to? There are certain people that want to have that trophy, and this is what you give them. How tall is this thing? It's as tall as our monitor here.
Yeah, this trophy is about 6 feet 5 inches tall.
Okay.
And every time our winners list gets a little longer, it's going to keep creeping up.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. You can see all the names that are around you. Shot, Larson. You got Kinzer on there a bunch of times. Roy Robbins, the first winner in 1961. How much did he get for winning Knoxville Nationals?
Boy, in 1961, you won a whole $5,000.
$5,000
to win Knoxville Nationals.
Now, what did Larson win last year?
Last year was $190,000 to win.
Okay, what's this year? This
year is $195,000.
Okay, so from $5,000 to $195,000 this year. That's an amazing thing. Now, something else that is amazing. You said you organize everything for the experience, the fan experience, including the driver's march. Now, this is something that is very cool that I haven't seen before.
Yeah. So we kind of pride ourselves at Knoxville that it's more than a race, right? The race is the thing. We acknowledge that, but we want to provide the fans with things to do, fan engagement things to do all day long. And this driver's march you're seeing, we added a couple years ago. We have a public drivers meeting on Saturday, which is also kind of unique.
That's unique.
And we gather the drivers down the fan walkaways, and then our local Knoxville High School drum line comes and marches the drivers all the way down the fan walk into
Rico. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. So that a lot of fun. It's an experience at Knoxville Raceway. They are racing this weekend. We talked about the big payout 360 event. That is happening this weekend. That's that big 3M shootout night is this weekend on Saturday.
Yeah. It's a big race for our 360 drivers. We also have our 410s and huge payout for those 360 guys this week.
KnoxvilleRaceway.com to get more information. Jim, thank you so much. Thank you for watching, everybody. See you next time on Iowa Live.